On a bright, piercing afternoon in Beverly Hills, the golden sun cascaded over palm-lined avenues, turning every surface into a shimmering tableau of luxury and opulence. Amid sleek Bentleys and Lamborghinis parked along immaculate sidewalks, a man in tattered clothing ambled with deliberate purpose. His shoes, scuffed from countless miles, and his worn-out attire, hinting at years of neglect, betrayed nothing of the unwavering confidence in his stride. For in his every step lay secrets that defied society's expectations, secrets that would soon shake the very foundation of an elite institution. This man was not merely a vagrant. He was billionaire Elon Musk, concealed behind a meticulously crafted disguise to experience life from society's margins. His audacious plan was to infiltrate a prestigious Beverly Hills bank and document firsthand how an institution built for the wealthy treated someone who appeared destitute. Every element of his disguise, from his patchy beard and faded baseball cap to his worn clothes designed to erase his commanding persona, was chosen to strip away the aura of power and expose raw human judgment. Inside the bank, the atmosphere was a study in opulence. Gleaming marble floors, soaring ceilings adorned with intricate designs, and plush leather chairs set the stage for a world where luxury was the norm. Customers lounged with leisurely sips of complimentary coffee, while sharply dressed bankers attended to every need with rehearsed precision. But as Elon stepped up to the reception desk, the air shifted palpably. Marilyn, the receptionist with impeccable hair and a demeanor as frosty as winter, regarded him with barely hidden disdain. "Can I help you?" she inquired in a tone that dripped with condescension. In a calm, measured voice that belied his true identity, Elon replied, "I'd like to open a basic checking account." His words, simple yet defiant, seemed to hang in the air like an unyielding challenge. "Our minimum deposit is $500, Marilyn snapped, each syllable enunciated as though addressing a misbehaving child. When Elon produced a crumpled $20 bill from his pocket, her practiced smile deepened into a sneer. "That won't be enough. Perhaps you should try a different institution," she retorted, leaving no room for compromise. Around him, patrons exchanged amused glances and hushed whispers, their derision echoing off polished surfaces. Yet, amid the ridicule, one pair of eyes shone with quiet empathy. Clara, a young bank trainee, sat a few desks away. Unlike her colleagues, who wore smug expressions and mirrored Marilyn's disdain, Clara's gaze was tender, conflicted, and filled with an unspoken promise of kindness. In that fleeting moment, as their eyes met, Clara recognized in Elon something beyond his ragged disguise, a spark of dignity, resilience, and the potential for change. In the following days, what had begun as an odd encounter at the bank transformed into a ripple that spread far beyond those hallowed halls. While most staff dismissed the incident as a fleeting anomaly, Clara could not shake the memory of Elon's unbroken composure under humiliation. The harsh words and rigid policies had stirred her deeply, awakening a determination to challenge the systemic injustice that valued appearance over humanity. Summoning all her courage one quiet afternoon, she approached him with a gentle, "Excuse me, I want to apologize for what happened yesterday. You didn't deserve that treatment." Elon's eyes, still hidden behind the mask of his disguise, softened as he replied, "I appreciate that. Sometimes, removing the facade reveals the true nature of a system." His calm, measured words resonated within Clara, igniting in her a passion not only to help him, but to expose the deep inequities of a world that judged people solely by their appearance. Over the ensuing days, Elon returned to the bank repeatedly, each visit an experiment to test the institution's unwavering rigidity. Every time, he faced sneers, murmurs, and condescending glances, yet he remained steadfast. Clara, driven by newfound resolve, discreetly intervened whenever possible, processing his transactions with quiet defiance and even questioning the exclusionary policies when she could. Her actions, though subtle at first, began to unsettle the very fabric of the bank's pristine veneer. News of Elon's experiment soon rippled through social media and local news outlets. Headlines ignited debates about the ethics of judging someone solely by appearance, and discussions about wealth, privilege, and the essential human right to dignity blazed across forums. Many were outraged by the callous treatment he received. Others found hope in Clara's brave act of compassion. The incident became a symbol, a stark reminder that even the most powerful institutions can be forced to reckon with their prejudices. Then, in a dramatic twist that stunned the bank's management, Elon revealed his true identity during a closed-door meeting with senior executives. "I am Elon Musk," he declared, his voice calm, yet unequivocal. "And I have been here to test your institution's treatment of those who do not conform to the expected image of wealth." Shocked silence filled the room as the revelation sunk in. The experiment was no mere stunt. It was a calculated exposure of a system that placed greater value on appearances than on the human spirit. The fallout was swift and dramatic. The bank, once so proud of its exclusivity, now found itself under intense public scrutiny. Social media exploded with demands for accountability and fairness. Under mounting pressure, the bank's management was forced to reevaluate its policies. Amid the turmoil, Clara emerged as an unexpected hero. Her quiet, compassionate defiance had not only caught Elon's attention, but had ignited a movement within the institution. Recognizing the depth of her integrity and potential, Elon extended an unprecedented offer, a full-time position on his team, tasked with helping to reshape financial institutions to prioritize people over profit. For Clara, who had once felt voiceless in the rigid corridors of traditional banking, this offer was transformative. With trembling hands and a heart alight with hope, she accepted, stepping into a role where her ideas on empathy, innovation, and accountability could affect real change. Under Elon's mentorship, Clara began spearheading projects that introduced revolutionary, inclusive banking practices, initiatives that would soon become the gold standard in the industry. As months turned into a year, Clara's journey blossomed into a tale of resilience and transformation. She led a series of groundbreaking projects aimed at democratizing finance, integrating cutting-edge digital tools to streamline customer service, launching mobile banking units for underserved communities, and designing educational programs to empower individuals with financial literacy. Every project, every challenge overcome, was a step toward dismantling a system long dominated by superficial judgments. One particularly poignant moment occurred during a visit to a remote community bank in rural Africa. Clara met Aisha, a determined local entrepreneur struggling to secure funds to expand her modest agricultural business. With tears glistening in her eyes, Aisha whispered, "You've given me hope. Now I could dream of a better future." This encounter reinforced for Clara that her work was not merely technical reform, but a lifeline for millions left behind by traditional banking systems. Inspired by these successes, Clara soon found herself speaking at international conferences, sharing her vision for a financial world rooted in empathy and equity. Her keynote speeches, woven with personal anecdotes and the hard-won lessons of her own transformation, resonated deeply with diverse audiences around the globe. "Real progress isn't measured by profit margins," she proclaimed at one major summit, "but by the impact we have on people's lives. Integrity, compassion, and the courage to challenge the status quo are the true currencies of change." Her words, delivered with both passion and humility, stirred a collective resolve among attendees, prompting many to rethink the very nature of success. Despite the accolades and growing influence, Clara remained grounded, never forgetting the day when a billionaire in disguise had set her on this path. In quiet moments, she recalled Elon's calm determination and the unspoken message in his eyes. True power lies not in wealth, but in the courage to stand for what is right, even when the world turns its back. Her journey, once defined by routine tasks and silent resignation, had evolved into a beacon of hope, proving that even a single act of kindness can ignite a revolution. As the global movement for inclusive banking gained momentum, Clara's impact extended far beyond the confines of one institution. Under her leadership, Equity First Bank expanded its reach, opening branches in remote villages, urban slums, and underserved regions worldwide. Each new branch became a hub of opportunity, where people could access not only financial services but also education, resources, and a sense of belonging. The ripple effect was profound. Policies shifted, public debates raged, and a long-ignored call for justice began to transform the financial landscape. Late one evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and painted the city in hues of gold and amber, Clara stood on the balcony of a newly opened branch, gazing out over a vibrant, bustling cityscape. The memories of that fateful day at the Beverly Hills bank still shone brightly in her mind. Memories of humiliation turned into empowerment, of rejection metamorphosed into a catalyst for change. In that reflective silence, she understood that every step toward justice, every act of defiance against a system built on exclusion, was a small but vital part of a larger revolution. If you believe that true justice is not a distant dream, but a reality we can forge with compassion, integrity, and the courage to defy societal norms, then let this story be your rallying cry. Real victory is not measured by material wealth, but by the strength to uphold your values, the determination to challenge injustice, and the relentless pursuit of a fairer world. Listen, reflect, and act, because when you dare to be different, when you stand for what is right, even in the face of overwhelming odds, your voice can ignite a revolution. True justice is the defiant cry that shatters silence, transforms lives, and reshapes the future. This is not merely a tale of a billionaire's social experiment. It is a testament to the power of one bold act of kindness to change the world forever. So, step up and let your inner voice be heard. Together, we can build a future where every individual, regardless of appearance or circumstance, is treated with the dignity they deserve.